All right. I think we're almost ready to go here.
Almost ready to go here.
Almost ready to go here, Gerard. It has been a week. We are finally here at Monza, getting ready to race here. What did you do on the week off since we were in the Italian countryside?
I was just, practicing my Italian for the most part. Rigatoni, spaghetti,
Oh wow!
all the verbs.
If only I knew what those words meant.
Well, I don't really expect you to. Now, I do notice that the splash page is still up, still starting soon
Yeah.
on the stream.
There we go. So we go to the pit wall here finally. So we see some cars coming out onto the track, but I think more of our drivers are starting to get their setups still picked and dialed in.
And it's a beautiful day here in the Italian countryside in Monza.
Jordan, what does it take for a driver to win here at Monza? I know you drove, or I know you won Monza.
I did. I joined the legendary ranks of former AlphaTauri and Toro Rosso driver Sebastian Vettel, and of course the 2020 Italian Grand Prix winner Pierre Gasly in doing so. And you know what? There's just no greater feeling, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Pierre didn't get the Tifosi, the Italian people, to support him as he won with COVID protocols. But there's no greater race to win.
That is true.
Especially on September 6th, 2020, to be specific.
Now, you had an interesting strategy of winning Monza. What exactly did you do to win that race?
Well, actually, the reason I won that race is you're seeing him down on the grid today. It's Bobby Newport. He was my teammate at the time. Couldn't have done it without him. I remember I actually had a very poor qualifying. I think I qualified 6th for that race, and I was massively disappointed. But the race went my way. I just head down, no thoughts. Car drove faster. Pulled out the W.
Well, that's great to see. So we're right along with Dave here. He's going through those Lesmo corners. He's coming into Ascari on the DRS straight.
As I'm seeing the stream here, I'm seeing some new things on. Can you explain, kind of run through what we see here?
Yeah, so we have a new leaderboard that updates real time. Gives our viewers the important information they want to see. In a little bit here, we're also going to see a new lap timer on screen as well. And that'll be showing sector progress, whether it's a purple sector, a yellow sector, a green sector. Is up there, it pops up on screen right now. We're gonna keep track of Dave here. He is gonna be the official first person these TV graphics are being used on.
How unfortunate. And of course, none of this is possible without Sweetums, of course.
That's right.
Because if you can't beat them, Sweetums.
Sweetums,
and you know
the official side provider of the BRL.
That's right. A Bobby bar a day keeps the San Diego Slurp at bay.
Dave setting a purple sector 1. However, he is the first one of our league members running in out qualifying here. You see that purple sector turns to green. Some tricky corners around here. This is a difficult track. Very narrow. Not a lot of runoff area either.
Yeah, not too many turns, but every single one posed its own challenge.
That is true.
Yeah.
We saw Monza famously in the All-Star races this year.
Dave! Lucky to still be driving, to be honest.
Oh man, Dave!
I thought that front wheel was gonna be gone, out of there.
That is Dave's lap over.
Oh, and there's a collision between two other drivers now. What's going on here?
It's right along the lightning. He has a green sector 1, but he has a purple sector 2.
Bobby Newport's going wide into the gravel as well.
Oh, strange place with a 121.9.
You love to see that, especially from another AlphaTauri driver. Oh, and there's a big pile up right after the chicane. Big pile up.
Lightning coming across the line with a 120.8. That is provisional pole right there. We have Kevin also with a... What did Kevin say? He said a 121.9.
If you go to Mick Schumacher here, you'll actually see a wild herd of F1 cars traveling as a pack through the Lismo corners. There's about 6 of them. Now, you don't want to disturb them when they're in their groups like this, because they do tend to be aggressive.
I believe that was Blue there, just set a time with a 1:33. That is well off the pace there.
And actually, as you can see, the gap between Strange Place and Kevin here is literally could not be closer.
Yeah,
Sort of
wow.
a time.
1,000th of a second there. I'm serious if we're gonna put Blue's name into the.
I'm just seeing that now as well.
Well, it's okay.
That is fun. You know what? Did we have a race last week? We did.
Yeah, we did.
No. Yeah, where were we last
Oh
week?
wait, no, we didn't. Yeah, we were on break. That's right.
Yeah.
We're running along with.
So yeah, how did you spend your break?
You know, I traveled a little bit. Came to Italy early.
Oh yeah.
You know, I saw some of the countryside. Had some of the nice food. Went to this place called Olive Garden.
Oh yeah, I heard when you're there, your family.
Yeah, they really treat you like that.
Wow.
It's kind of insane.
Yeah, I'm more mainland Italy cuisine myself. I'm a Sbarro man.
You know, they do make the best pizza. It's just so authentic.
Everybody knows the best Italian pizza is sold by the slice.
Yes,
Like,
it's true.
Sitting under a heat lamp for 2 hours out of the day before you eat it.
Yeah, you know, all floppy and.
The floppier the better. That's what they say here in Italy about many things.
We were riding along with Bobby Newport here. The Newport family is, you know, this couldn't be the new broadcast could not be possible without the Newport family. So thank you to them. That is Sweetums, the official snack provider of the BRL. Can't beat them, Sweetums.
That's right. Wonderful to see. And you know, this is a home race for Bobby as well. So you know what? The crowd's behind him. The crowd are probably, you know, they probably packed a bunch of extra Nutriums and Bobby bars ready for the race.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'd like to see him get a good result today.
Eric probably hasn't quite had the season he was envisioning, but a good race here today can definitely change that. He's gonna cross the line first to get his lap started. Behind him is gonna be Dave. Dave also needs to set a time after he had that spin coming out of Ascari, hitting the wall there. Both Ferraris navigate that turn 1 and 2 chicane. Dave going a little wide, but still keeps it on track. See, Bobby Newport is just under a 10th down from Lightning's time in Sector 1. Dave going really wide on that turn exit there. I think we're going to see a lot of action here on this straight here. Coming into Ascari, Eric is down 3/10 to Lightning's time. Blue has left the session. Maybe he saw a chicken sandwich he really wanted. Yeah, he had to leave the paddock.
Oh. I was disconnected for a little bit there, I think.
Yeah, okay. Well, we got you back. So you see Bobby Newport and Dave getting up into the top 3 spots there. Bobby Newport at 121. Dave could have had a time too far behind on him.
As You're My Boy Blue is here in the booth. I don't know how long you've been here.
Oh, Kevin spins!
I admittedly want to formally apologize to Eric. I apologize to him in the driver's chat, but I wanted to apologize to him here because
that is Eric. That is which Dr. Trap?
Force Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Dr. Trap. Yeah, I noticed that there was a collision early on. What happened?
collision early on. I broke a little earlier than he was expecting. To be honest, I thought he was an AI.
So wait, he was following you?
He was following me. Yeah.
Well then.
Would have simply braked earlier.
Yeah, it's kind of not your fault then.
So on that one, I kind of chalk it up to the game. He gets a 5-place grid penalty. Then I'm on a cooldown lap, and the AI bug out and run into me, and then I run into the AI because I wasn't paying attention, and Eric gets caught up
He simply
in
braked earlier.
P1 madness, and I backed out.
I know it's qualifying in Monza. If it isn't chaotic, it isn't normal.
Yeah, no, I'm not in the right mindset to race, so I pulled myself from the race. So
But you're fully out of the race now.
yeah, I like closed the game and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so wasn't I guess I rage quit. I guess that's the proper term.
I mean, hey,
But
it just shows the kind of pressure that drivers have to face every time they get in that
Especially
cockpit.
in Monza. Oh yeah.
keyword cock.
Hey, this is a family channel. This is a family program, sir.
Okay, sure. All right. Well, good luck to the rest of the guys, and Godspeed.
No,
to you.
actually,
Love
no luck to the rest of the guys. No, you're not allowed.
We have to be impartial.
Yeah.
Love the graphic, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Looks fantastic. Have no idea why you would need our numbers though.
Because that's how it tracks the leaderboard. Because
Oh.
it's their custom names, and so the way it works is that it tracks whatever number is currently in the session, and that's how it finds it. So that's why I needed everyone's number.
Oh,
That
okay.
is your AWS insight of the race.
Yes.
We don't have a graphic for that.
No, but you know,
AWS Insight. That's awesome. All right. Have a good one, boys.
all right. See you, Blue.
You're my boy Blue. McLaren now down half their drivers for this race.
Wow.
Just like that.
It's gonna be boy, that's it's gonna be a tough one for McLaren to swallow. Going to both reserve drivers for this race.
Yeah, you know. It's tough, especially after their recent 2021 Grand Prix win at the same track, but
Strange place on his lap. He had a slower sector 1, but he's quicker through sector 2.
you know, let's go over to Strange Place here.
Coming around
He's a driver that's
Parabolica
very
right now.
interesting.
Sporting the new 88. He was number 2 along with Carter, but after the Mafia ruled that drivers had to get their own numbers, Strange Place stepped to the plate, said, "Yep, I'll take 88. It's okay."
You know what? That's a pretty close time to LA King's Dave there. If he can fit in another lap when the track evolution sets in a little more, like I foresee a pretty decent starting position for him.
Yeah. Riding along with Eric though, coming through those Lesmo corners. He's got that 5-place grid penalty to deal with as well, so he really needs a good result here. He's green through sectors 1 and 2, but or maybe that's the yellow sector 1, green sector 2. I can't tell. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm
Well,
colorblind.
Well, he doesn't actually have any lap time set, so anything is going to be green for him, I'd imagine. But that is a good result nonetheless.
P4 with a 121.7.
Very close to Dave. Very, very close
However,
to
he
Dave.
is going to have that grid penalty, so it is effectively going to drop him to 9th. As it stands.
As it stands.
Kevin on his lap, he's improved on his time just a little bit, but he's still down from Lightning by just less than 0.2.
Too bad.
Here he goes, coming around Parabolica.
Famous Parabolica that will now be renamed.
Wonder if they're gonna name it Spaghetti. Kevin goes P2 with a 121.1. Kevin got P2 last race. Putting himself in a good spot to get another podium here.
Yeah, and Jockstrap is slow going on this track here. I think he had a bit of an off. Obviously in his in lap, so.
Dave catching a little air there. But he's on an out lap, so thankfully this lap is not gonna count.
I don't think it's the last time we'll see Dave get a bit of interaction, in this race.
Had a little oversteer there to deal with.
Yeah. Ever the entertainer, the LA Kings Dave.
Always a treat to watch Dave on track. You never know what's gonna happen. Dave currently sitting P4. He wants to improve on his time. Eric at Ferrari is also getting out on his outlap. A lot of cars coming out on their outlap.
Yeah, and you know what? Do we see anybody trackside that we maybe want to talk to as qualifying comes to a conclusion here?
Oh, whoa! Hey, Gerard. There's Will Buxton.
Yeah?
Right over there. See if we can grab him.
Will, okay, yeah. Hey, Will, get over here, Will.
Will, come on. We got a couple questions for you, Will.
Okay, here he comes.
Will, can we ask you a couple questions, Will?
Yes.
Will, what does it take to be an F1 driver in your opinion?
Well, every time you get in that car, you're driving a Formula One car.
Interesting. And what's the most exciting part to you about racing at Monza?
Monza's in Italy, and people love cars in Italy.
I did not know that. Well, thank you, Will. Thank you for the time. We know you're a busy man. We'll let you go. Thank you.
Well,
Will Buxton.
There's one thing about qualifying. If you qualify first, there's 19 other drivers behind you.
Oh my God, Will, you're sticking around. We wanted to let you go, mate.
People want to see me leave, but I don't.
You're a strange man, Will Buxton. Dave improves on his time a little, but not enough to move up.
What a card that Will Buxton.
What a character, man. He's right along with Bobby Newport now.
Maybe we'll try to wrangle him down later in the race, too. Maybe.
Bobby Newport with a purple sector 1. He goes fastest.
Bobby Newport?
Oh, gets a little oversteer coming out of that turn. Let's see, where is he at with sector 2? Oh, he's down 2/10. This is still a good lap from him, though. Just gotta put it together. Kevin retired from the session. He's currently sitting P2. Bobby Newport right now on a heater of a lap. Could overtake him.
Ferrari on pole here at Monza would send the crowd into pandemonium.
All right. Oh, and he's just gonna dive into the pits. He's gonna be sitting P3.
Turns out Bobby Newport's a coward.
Bobby Newport didn't want to finish his lap.
Bobby Newport abandoned his lap. Sorry. We're seeing a slew of retirements here. LA Kings Dave is out there now. He looked across the line. Maybe past his own teammate. He will, and Kevin as well. 2/10 off pole.
Ooh, Dave.
But Lightning now will look to extend his lead, or just come into the pits as there's no real threat to his pole lap
anymore. If he finishes
anymore.
off this lap, I think it's just going to be a glory run for him at this point. Although he knows he has pole locked in.
And you have to wonder what how he's feeling in that car, obviously with that back condition of his. Because currently he's carrying the Aston Martin team.
Oh man. We got some BRL fans in the chat. Yeah, Lightning's just gonna dive into the pits. There's wow. So that's our qualifying session. Lightning with another pole, but Dave not too far behind him.
The Ferrari on the first row in Monza. You love to see that sort of stuff.
He's strange place. He's gonna try to finish up his lap. He did. He moves up to P5. He overtakes he overtakes Eric, but Eric P6. He's gonna drop down to P11 with that 5-place grid penalty.
A good qualifying session for strange place. Not too far behind Ferrari of Bobby Newport either.
Nope.
That's a good result.
We're gonna see some. Believe we're probably gonna be seeing some battling there between those two. Wow, slow. Lightning P1, Dave P2. Dave's been bringing the pace this year. He's been a lot quicker.
You know what? That's a very tantalizing first corner to absolutely send it into. You know he's thinking about that.
We got some fans asking some questions here. They're wondering what that grid penalty was for. Blue accidentally hit Eric, or brake checked Eric, and Eric got a grid penalty. Good penalty for that for a collision.
Out of those two drivers, they are both on the starting grid.
Yes.
Actually, no, one of them isn't. Never mind.
So we got Lightning
like lowest
P1,
level analysis
Dave
that I
P2,
failed.
and Kevin P3. And behind them, in 4th place, of the Newport family, Bobby Newport.
Yeah, who we'd like to thank again for our new entertainment package that we can bring to you here on the Buster Racing League channels. Thanks to Sweetums again, official snack provider of the Buster Racing League. If you can't beat him, Sweetums.
That's right. Be sure to check out the Bobby Bar. They're delicious. And a Nutri-Yum.
Okay, cool it. Easy.
Whatever you do, don't drink that bilge water known as San Diego Slurp, though.
No. Bobby Bar a day keeps the San Diego Slurp at bay, what I always say.
So we're ready to get this session started here. We're gonna have a quick formation lap, and then we're gonna be under racing conditions.
So we start a predicted pit stop strategy here. It looks like it's gonna be a one-stop no matter what tire you move on from the softs. Interesting that we didn't actually see any medium runners in qualifying, did we?
No, we didn't.
That's actually somewhat surprising. As you look in the chat here, Monza should be renamed Mozzarella. I don't disagree.
Mozzarella. I mean, I do love me some mozzarella on some pizza.
Mozzarella on some pizza, you know. I'm trying to think of a follow-up to that, but I really can.
I like some mozzarella, some sausage, some
sausage. I like some sausage mixed in with my spaghetti.
I love some pepperoni.
Alright, wait. I should say spaghetti so you understand. I'm sorry.
Every corner should be made of cheese. I think this first corner in Ascari here is made of cheese. Oh, no, it's the second corner. Right there is made of cheese.
Special cheese racing tires.
That's what the yellow mark mediums are.
Yeah. Actually just a Parmesan Reggiana that's coated on the tire.
Yellow.
Yeah. Very cool Monza facts. You're right. These are some pretty cool mozzarella facts today.
You know, we try to educate fans around the world, tuning in and watching the BRL.
Yeah. As we see our honorary green flag waver, Robert De Niro, out on track there.
The most famous Italian.
The most famous of the Italian men in the world.
There were reports that Papa John tried to get in, but there were some issues with his Italian heritage.
Yeah, it was heavily questioned, and we were told there would be a day of reckoning that we frankly have not seen yet, so we really can't take his word for anything at this point.
Drivers are getting onto the grid, we're getting reset, we're getting ready for the start here. Do you think, man, can we see Dave taking P1 coming out of turn 1?
I'm certainly going to be paying attention to that. Dave likes to be the last of the light breakers, and then some.
We've got lights out. Lightning covering that outside line. Here comes Kevin, though. Or on the inside line. Kevin coming on the outside. Oh, Dave loses a bit of his weight, bumping Kevin there.
There it is, and they're nudging the teammates now with Ferrari. Oh. Not a start Dave would want to see, losing a space and part of his front wing.
That gets Kevin up to P2.
Kevin with the rockets on his car. blasting by him.
We got some shuffling here. Strange Place gets around Raikkonen. He's up to P5.
Oh, we have some contact with the back of the pack there. As we see Kamer in the chat saying, this is racism against Kevin's. You and the Buster Racing like home of the finest racists in the world. So I would hope so.
We definitely love our race enthusiasts in here.
Yeah,
Dave
very
losing a
big
spot
race
to his teammate there. I think that might have been a strategic swap because Eric's obviously going to be quicker.
Yeah, and now his Italian heritage friend there, Strange Place in the AlphaTauri unit, looking to pass him now too.
Yep, Strange Place catching up. Tries to outbreak Dave. He's not going to be able to get it.
Oh, and he's gonna have some tussling with a Kimi Räikkönen.
Oh boy, we got a big gaggle of cars here.
As Dave dives in to fix that wing. Good call. As Zach Strapp actually, you know what? I think Jacques Strapp had a collision with You're My Boy Blue yet again, except this time it was the AI of Blue. That is just absolutely no luck today for Jacques Strapp and You're My Boy Blue. Oh.
Whoa! Bobby Newport going off track. Coming back on track. Gotta be careful. Oh!
He's into a podium position as a result. Bobby Newport taking after Dave in qualifying and absolutely launching that car up in the air. Just ends the thing.
Boy. Had a little trouble coming out of that second chicane there at Monza. They're going through a Ascari. Trying to keep up with Strange Place here. Wants to get back in that podium spot. He is under second, so he is in DRS range. See Lightning already pulling out a gap to Kevin. Kevin also pulling out a gap to Strange Place now. I think, boy, it's gonna be a midfield fight today.
Yeah, it's a race of attrition here at Monza. You know, one slip up on the gravel could spell the end. I certainly have known that.
1:23.9.
As Dave knows, in an exhibition race in preseason testing a few years back, I crashed out on the final lap of first place, and he ended up winning. So I know the feeling of losing it all in the last lap.
Oh no! Bobby Newport goes in the gravel.
And there it is.
Overshot turn 1. Could not correct in time for turn 2.
Now Alonso is actually going to try to become the beneficiary of that as well.
Bobby's not going to let him though. He's pulling out. Pulled him out a bit of a gap.
He loves to just launch it on those curbs.
Gotta be careful here. He dips into the grass and just spins a little bit, but is able to save the car.
Yeah, Ferrari not seeming to understand that you need to stay on the track in Monza.
It's been a rough day for Ferrari here so far. It's also been a rough day here for Mercedes as well. Both cars out of the top 10. It's not what you want, especially in somewhat close time of fight, as we see the points ticking by here on the bottom. Part of the new presentation package.
That's good.
See Eric's dropping some time to Dave here.
One driver who certainly would probably think it best, or think it to be a good situation here, actually, as his teammate joins him, is Strange Place. Yuki Tsunoda's going to have a fight with Kimi Räikkönen down this main straight here to potentially make it an AlphaTauri 3-4.
Boy, it's a good thing they don't have their normal driver that's in that seat racing.
Yeah, shame.
Bobby Newport, though, going to try to benefit from these two battling.
Bobby Newport shaping up for a big move here.
Yeah, he's waiting.
As Kevin... As Lightning actually went off. Lightning has ceded the lead to Kevin. I saw yellow flag. I thought it might have been Kevin, but it's actually Lightning, and Kevin is the beneficiary of that one as well. As Kevin kind of dips into the gravel a little bit.
Kevin leading this race. Can he hold Lightning off? DRS is enabled.
Good fight for the lead here in Monza. Always seems to be.
That's a Strange Place to catch up a little bit too. He's seeing the rears of the car.
Yeah, this could be a good weekend here for AlphaTauri.
Oh, Lightning trying to look inside. Kevin. Oh, he's
gonna make it happen.
I don't think Kevin realized he could close that off.
And Lightning actually will also receive some DRS for his troubles. DRS, of course, being the drag reduction system in which that back flap just slides open over the tiniest bit. 85 millimeters, no more, or is it 81?
85.
85 millimeters, no more, no less.
No more, no less.
But you know what? At a track here like in Monza, there's really not a ton of benefit that DRS brings in comparison to other tracks, with the low downforce setup being run here.
You know, you sound like you speak from experience, Gerard. What's your experience with DRS here in Monza?
Well, you know, as a former race winner here in Monza, I don't know if you heard, I never actually got to use DRS that much because I was leading the race so often. So I can't speak from much experience.
Eric gets a real good exit there, and he bumps with Yuki a little bit, keeps it on track though. It was just some hard racing. He did have the inside line.
Oh, and he starts to lose. Bobby Newport doesn't seem to be in total control of his car today.
Does anyone know Bobby Newport had his afternoon nap?
I don't know. He might have missed the afternoon nap. Maybe he was cut short. Maybe he missed his pre-race Nutrium. Many factors in play to be the reason as to why Bobby Newport just can't seem to wrangle that car.
Right along with Dave, he's got DRS on Eric here in Mercedes. This is the battle for P17.
Thrilling battle for P17 already.
I mean, hey, it's a long race. You never know what can happen. We saw Lightning already go off. We saw Bobby Newport go off. You never know.
Dave might actually try to send it
into
Parabolic. It's a
real good exit coming out of his car here. He's going inside.
Fantastic exit.
Oh, Eric, can he stay ahead?
Looks like he can.
Dave's got DRS on this straight. Eric trying to break the toe, trying to break the slipstream, and Dave's just going to shoot right on by.
That one was easier done than said for Dave.
Dave with those hard tires. Eric currently has the tire advantage here.
You see, we're going to see if there's going to be a late break here.
He's looking like he wants it. He's going to take it back.
That is a good move by Eric. I wouldn't necessarily call it bold yet, but it's a good move.
Right back here with Bobby Newport real quick, because he's closing in on Raikkonen. He's getting back. He's clawing his way back. He wants that P3 spot.
Just gotta feather that throttle just a little bit around Parabolica. You can't take it fully flat out in these cars at the moment, but
Eric's gonna get a great run with DRS here. Gets around Kimi.
Doesn't want to dip that tire into the grass though. Careful of that one. Bit of a lockup as well.
Yep, he's been locking up there. But he gets through turns 1 and 2 ahead of Raikkonen. He's in P4.
Yuki running for his life from a pack of wild cars as well. All within a second of each other.
Dave with DRS again on Eric. Coming down this main straight into turn 1.
He would play the smart move here. Look for that better exit out of the second turn.
Oh, he did not get a good exit at all out of turn 2. He's going to lose some time.
He did not.
Got a crazed fan here ripping his shirt off saying that Bobby Newport missed his pre-race poo.
Yeah, I would advise security look into that fan.
Yeah, they're running wild, running a bit wild here. I don't know if we can have that.
What do they call the security here in Italy?
The police guy.
the Gastapo, just stop. I don't know.
Gelato?
Gelato. I think that's the one.
What's your favorite gelato flavor?
You know what? I can't think of one immediately, but I feel like I would like a lime gelato.
I'm a big fan of
I feel like that exists.
Pistachio. Pistachio gelato, incredible.
Pistachio, again, I enjoy pistachio on themselves. I've never had pistachio gelato or ice cream, but again, I feel like I would enjoy that.
Eric had a bit of a wide entry going into Parabolica. He's gonna lose a little time there, being off that optimal line. Dave with DRS. Eric trying to break the toe. Dave just coming like a rocket with that Ferrari engine.
Red rocket of the Ferrari. Dave getting a little greedy on the curbs, leading him to not have the best exits.
Yep. Still chasing down Eric. It's going to be a little harder though, but he is on the optimal strategy as of now. Because Eric's tires, we're 8 laps in, Eric's tires are probably going to be falling off here, unless he pit recently.
Yeah, do we have tire graphics?
To be determined.
That's good.
We're still working out some kinks. The Newports just kind of dumped this all on us. They're like, yeah, figure it out.
Go fetch, I think they said.
All right, Nick. Okay.
Big lock up on Lightning going into turn 1 there. Kevin has him in sights. Strange Place can see Kevin as well.
Yep, Bobby Newport's also catching up a little.
Yuki, bit of a fall off here for Yuki. He's kind of stumbled into that large pit of cars down in 7 to 11. They move as one. Seems like all the blue shaded cars kind of conglomerated into that.
They're plotting. They decided to team up and strategize.
I don't trust the color blue on the track today, but we shall see how it turns out.
Bobby Newport here trying to close the gap on Strange Place. It's coming down slightly, but not as quick as he wants. So I wonder, I wonder if their tires are just kind of falling off at the same rate, and they're just kind of stuck here until we get a pit stop. I wonder who's going to get the early pit call.
Hey, you gotta wonder if there's going to be an undercut situation happening here.
As Raikkonen goes in.
Well, there we go. Raikkonen's doing the undercut. Analysis.
Analysis. Only the best in the world.
Once again, I am correct in my analysis. The white marked hard tires go onto that Alfa Romeo. Same for the number 31 Esteban Ocon car.
Going into the pits. Well, this race kind of settled in.
Yeah, the leaders are a couple seconds away from each other. There's not really a whole lot happening up there. The real battle seems to be from 7 to about 9 now, pending some pit stops, and obviously we have that thrilling battle for a non-points position between Jock Strap and LA King's Dave.
I think went a little wide on that exit Ascari there. I wonder if he maybe fell asleep a little bit. Not sure. But as we're on him, let's check out our stat of the day here. Look at podium appearances that we've had so far this season. He's leading the way with 7. Austin's behind him at 6. And Dave, kind of a surprise at P3 there with 4. But Aston Martin leading the way with podium appearances this season.
Yeah, Austin unfortunately can't add to that total tonight. He is unavailable.
Yeah, had some trouble. They had some trouble with police. Mercedes trying to get it sorted out. Wasn't able to get to the paddock in time to get into the car.
Yeah. I think he might have been in a public square in an Italian village, and he said that he folds his pizza.
Actually, my source, I was reading from Gunther, noted BRL insider. That Austin couldn't remember how to pronounce lasagna or what lasagna was, so he just kept calling it that shit Garfield eat. Yeah, it's Italians. They don't take very nicely to that.
No, Garfield, who you think would be a national hero here in Italy, is actually a vilified a dictator.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense to me. The man loves lasagna. Isn't that the national dish of Italy?
I would think so.
They've had a little trouble with the curbs there on turn 2, so he's gonna lose some time to Raikkonen here. Aaron just he's getting into the soup here. Gets past one Haas, now he's trying to Trying to overtake the Aston Martin here. That's Carter's reserve driver. I believe it's Lance Stroll.
Yeah.
Mr. Diamond Hands himself.
Yeah. Diamonds are made under pressure, and he's gonna go for it
That's
with the
what we
DRS wide open.
Eric really trying to do what he can to get back in the points here. His teammate, not his teammate, his teammate's reserve driver is currently ahead of him in P10, holding on to that spot.
That's embarrassing.
He is doing what he can, though, to keep this Aston Martin off him. Late breaks a little.
If Lance Stroll is anything, or he's nothing if not annoying, so. But he's gonna go into the pits.
We also saw Kevin and Strange Place dive into the pits as well.
Oh, yeah, we have a whole pack of cars going into the pits. Seems like they were all on identical strategies. I wonder if
that has allowed Dave to catch up. He's now P7, I believe. Right behind Bobby Newport and Dave.
He's gonna just absolutely send it over those curves again. You have to go around them, Dave.
Not so sure about that one.
See how he handles these next ones here. A little bit of a... Oh, yeah, you're not too bad. Lips is gonna wheel into the grass.
Was an adventure with him. Strange Place running on the yellow marked mediums. Interesting choice.
That is an interesting choice.
Kevin also on the same tire.
That is legitimately very interesting.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big push to the end on those things.
That's a real aggressive strategy. There are 15 laps to go.
Bobby Newport as well.
Kevin, I believe, is going to get DRS from his teammate here. A nice little parting gift from... Oh, no, he's not. Never mind.
And, yeah, and it makes me wonder again back in qualifying why nobody started on the yellow marked mediums if they hadn't planned... If they were planning on using them in the races anyway, right?
Eric going into the pits for Mercedes. He's going to drop down a little. He's going to drop down some spots here. He's going to have some work ahead of him. Dave still having some trouble navigating turns 1 and 2. Keeps sliding on these. He's going to lose time to Kimi, and he's going to allow Alonso to catch back up to him.
He isn't sliding around these turns. He's flying over them. Better second chicane come in there, though. Opposite strat. Actually, no. Well, I suppose Dave pit fairly early, so.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna. He needs these tires to last to the end.
Yeah, he will. He might make it, honestly. Maybe.
He's not gonna have
There's a chance.
I don't think. At least not on my screen.
Nope, not on mine either.
He's gonna have to pick up the pace here. Lightning coming out of the pits safely in P1.
He's also on those yellow marked mediums. But I think that's mostly because Lawrence Stroll said it looks better with the color scheme of the car.
Oh boy. Alonso's going for a move on Dave. Dave getting
Dave's in a tricky situation.
God,
oh, he's out. Oh
my god, I think we're gonna get a safety car.
That's a safety car, and that's gonna be some. That's gonna have a lot of ramifications.
Ocon also out of this race.
Oh dear.
Or is that Alonso? No, it is Ocon.
No, that's Esteban Ocon.
Oh man, running into
Dave
Dave there. Yes, we do have a safety car.
And Yuki Tsunoda actually kind of brushed the carcass of Esteban Ocon there. Is going to get a penalty as a result.
Oh man.
Dave, kind of wrong place, wrong time.
It's... You knew Alonso was going outside on him. I don't think he should have tried to go outside on Raikkonen. Should have probably looked inside instead.
Yeah, that's...
Just based on the analysis, just based on what I saw initially.
Well, we're losing both Alpine cars as Alonso's pulled aside to the side of the road. He's out of the race as well. So that's 2 Alpines out in an instant.
This is why old people should be retested for licenses. Yes, I agree.
Okay, I thought you were saying this to yourself and you were just agreeing with yourself. Like, cool. This is definitely an interesting moment now for the entire top 4, frankly.
For the entire top 4, I mean, this is great news for Eric as well. He's sitting P12. That's gonna, hopefully it's gonna allow him to get some spots back.
Yeah, has he pit yet?
Yes, he just has, and he's on the softs.
He's on the soft tires. He can make up a lot of positions in very short order.
Oh man!
But it's all about making it to the end here.
Prez is going into the pits.
It's going to be another gained place for Doc Crap. As LA King's Dave here joins us in the booth.
Hello there.
Dave, it was a pretty bold move there to go on the outside like that, and congratulations to you, because that is the Craig McTavish bold move of the race, sir.
I was not enjoying this race. Teammate hit me in turn 1. Made me hit somebody and I busted my wing, and then I switched to hard tires, which were not very fun to drive on.
Yep.
Whatever. It was a frustrating race.
Yep, tough race. Luckily, there's still a lot of season left after this.
Is there, though?
I believe we're at 4 races, so. A lot can happen in 4 races, Dave.
Probably the most frustrating race I've been.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's understandable. I think we lost Gerard.
Well. Yeah, I mean, I guess I shouldn't have gone on the outside, you're right. But
oh, 100%.
I actually tried to brake there.
Yeah, trying to go on the outside was 100% the wrong move, Dave.
Oh, yeah. But I actually, when I broke, and then he hit me when I broke, which made me spin.
Yeah.
Because I was like, screw it, I'm not going to do it. And so I tried to brake and let off, and then he tapped me, and I just...
I'm back in the group here.
An unfortunate end for the Ferrari driver, but good news for Ferrari, they still have one other driver, and he's in the top 4, and he's in a pretty good spot here to potentially move up.
That's right. Now, excuse my absence. I believe I was spiked. My water was spiked with what I believe to be San Diego slurp, and I had to quickly force myself to throw up.
That's understandable.
But I noticed in my absence, he did award the Craig McTavish bold move of the race, which is frankly very disappointing. But I understand.
Well, I met Craig McTavish once.
Okay, tell us about that as we round the safety car.
I went to a doubleheader in San Jose where they had the AHL teams play in the afternoon, and then the Sharks play at night. And during the AHL game, it was a fairly empty arena. And we were sitting in the lower bowl.
2 seconds, Dave. Looks like we
and Craig McTavish was like one section over.
Wolf here.
Yes,
so I went over and asked him to do an AMA.
This is Toto.
Yeah, so Toto, your drivers are kind of in a precarious position here. One of which is looking to stand a big benefit with his tire choice. Tell us how you came to that conclusion.
Well, we want to maximize the many points that we can get throughout this race, and we have 2 drivers. P10, P11, not where we want them to be. So we are hoping with a more aggressive strategy we can get into the points more.
Yeah, so I actually ran into your old friend Michael Massey, who's actually on the side of the road selling lemonade to make ends meet. And I heard he raised his prices so that children can't even afford to buy lemonade. What do you say to Michael?
No, Mikey, no, that is so not right. Lemonade must be for the children. You have shamed us all, Mikey.
I thought you'd have a reaction like that. Thank you, Toto.
Toto, I'm sorry to cut you off here, Toto, but man, we had quite a mess there in turn 1 on that safety car restart.
Yeah, Toto, you have experience with safety cars and poorly executed restarts. Tell us about it.
I do know if we should talk about this. I'm going back to my pit wall. Do not talk to me again.
Okay, thanks, Toto.
Yeah, kind of a grump.
A little bit of a grump.
I can't believe that. Strange place. We saw kind of having some troubles there at turn 1. He's dropped down to P6. That means Bobby Newport is in P3. He's coming up on Kevin here. Lightning, he is doing what he can to get away from... trying to get away from Kevin and from Eric.
Yeah, as I'm just about to get my live feed back up here. Ideally.
Man, Kevin versus Eric. Mano y mano.
Mano.
We
And
do
not
not
to
have
add
DRS
to-
enabled just yet. I believe next lap, or the lap after, we will have DRS again. Eric
Yeah,
really
not-
closing in on Kevin here. I don't think he's gonna have enough. He's not gonna have enough space to get a move made into turn 1 here. He just needs a really good exit. Doesn't get one. I have also noticed, Gerard, it is getting overcast here.
I'm seeing that as well. As I regain my live feed here at Monza, I'm seeing some cloud cover.
Yeah. Dave, as a insider and someone who saw the weather report, were we supposed to get rain this race?
Yes, and that's one reason why I decided, because when I got hit on lap 1, they asked me if I wanted to do a 2-stop. I decided to go hard because rain was supposed to come at the end of the race. So I thought I'd go hard until we switched,
Interesting.
or just finished the race.
Strange place.
That's another wrinkle in the strategy of Jacques Strapp, because out of the slick tires, the softs are the ones you want to be on if there's a little bit of rain
That
coverage.
is true, man. He has moved himself up to P7. Wow, he climbed. Really climbed.
This is a very interesting situation for Jacques.
We are on lap 18 of 27 here. We have 9 laps to go. Yeah, you can see that sky is just getting darker and darker.
Did he pit a second time?
Yes, he's already got his pit in.
Strange place, though. We might be falling victim to another slipstream.
Oh yeah,
This
he's
being
trying to
Nicholas
hold off
Latifi.
that Williams. Looks like
Looks
he's
he
gonna
will this
defend.
time.
Yep. He's gonna hold off the defense here.
As Bobby Newport and Eric are going around into the Lesmo corners.
Yeah, Kevin looking inside. No, he's not gonna have it.
And Lightning has to be loving seeing that behind him.
Yeah.
As he just gets the run out.
Just keeps pulling around that gap, but Kevin and Eric battling for P2. Kevin has DRS.
Jacques Strapp moves up. Back up. Oh, no, stumbles a bit, loses a couple spots. He's a little all over the place at the moment. Going side by side with his own teammate. Keep an eye on this. This could be trouble.
He's gonna have a great run coming out of his Scary here. He's using up all that overtake he can. He's gonna try to go outside. He does.
But that is a bold move. Unfortunately, we cannot label it as such.
Oh, too bad because we just did.
Someone blew their load.
Why would you do this to us, Mac? Mac T? Why?
No, McT, no.
This
This
is
is
so
so not
bad.
right.
Kevin chasing down Eric again. Still
Oh,
keeping
we
it within
have
that
one
second.
here. Oh, it looks like we have
Just trying to see if Eric can make a
uh,
mistake, and it looks like he maybe did. He kind of flew over that curb, though.
Oh, we have a slow-moving Haas here. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Looks like he just spun on his own. It is Nikita Mazepin, so it wouldn't
Who?
surprise me. Nikita Maz... Oh, right. What did I say?
I don't even. How do you say this?
I feel like I said the words, and as soon as they left my mouth, I totally forgot what I said. That is strange.
Kevin, not super confident going through that Scar. You can see he's a little light on the wheel.
Strange, but it's
Went a
looking to make that
little
move on
slow.
Kimmy.
He's still keeping up. He still has Eric in attacking range. Lightning sets the fastest lap. 123.5.
Lightning seemingly outrunning God himself with a downpour potential on the horizon. As Young Bopes says in chat, not great racing here, huh? No, I'll be honest, not particularly great. It has been a bit of a slog in the near the top positions because of like several seconds worth of gaps between drivers. But right now we have a good potentially a good little run here from Kevin and Bobby Newport as Strange Place gets back up into 4th place, passing Kimi Räikkönen.
Thankfully, though, it's not like racing in the Formula One. It's just, oh god, you want to talk about
No,
people that
snooze.
you want to talk about people that can't keep it on track at all. It's the whole grid.
Bobby Newport's gonna dip into the grass a bit there.
Eric really struggling to get around this Alpha and Red Bull.
Nowhere to make a move.
He shoots outside, does not give Verstappen the chance to even get outside. So
Oh, he's gonna go
outside.
3 wide here.
We're going 3 wide! He outbreaks them!
That's a good move. That is another bold move.
Great overtake by Eric there. Gets a P5.
You know, can we just, you know, I know it's the first time we use it. We don't want to go overboard, but that's the second Mac T bold move of the race, I'd say.
Well, you know, Eric, you get it twice. That is a certified Craig McTavish bold move of the race.
Bold move of the race.
Congratulations.
That's better than the driver of the day, in my opinion. What happened to Blue? Blew himself. I'm afraid he blew himself. And you know what? That is a Bluth company reference. That's the only reason I said that.
We'd like to thank the Bluth company for being the title sponsors for today's race. This is the Gene Parmesan Grand Prix at Monza, presented by the Bluth company.
Gene!
He just shows up. You never expect it, and then he shows up.
Here's $10. Go buy yourself a Star Wars.
Does Craig McTavish sponsor the bold move because?
Yeah, that's a Craig McTavish bold move of the race.
Is it because he killed somebody while drunk driving once? Pretty bold. Or
Way to ruin it, Dave.
Oh, Dave. It must be real fun at parties.
Well, Craig McTavish is a man who promises bold moves wherever he manages, and we'd like to recognize that with the Craig McTavish bold move of the race.
Eric has pulled out a gap to Kevin. Looks like our top three's just kind of settled in. Strange Place is now chasing Kevin. Quite a bit of a gap. Eric is chasing him down, though.
Yeah, very precarious. I'm super curious if we're going to see rain at least in the last lap here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's getting grayer out here.
You know, Bobby Newport has kind of extended the gap to Kevin, but he's also kind of closed it with lightning.
Yeah, that's true. Still not within that second range. 4 laps to go. 5 laps to go. 4.
4.
Bope's asking if is that Gotifi in first? Can you not see the logo next to his name, sir?
Clearly it says lit, not lat.
Yeah. Eric at DRS on Strange Place, though. He's going to take P4. Coming into Ascari. Let's see if Strange Place can get it back.
Yeah, you know what? Still a good race by Strange Place all around. You know, there's no reason to hang his head by not getting 4th place or even a podium position. He's well on the way to future good results.
I mean, hey, he's still not out of this race either. He could still get 4th here.
Yeah, you know, pending a dip in the gravel by one of the top 4, you know, potentially even more.
He does have DRS.
First is going to send him right into turn 1. Am I mistaken, or am I seeing some droplets up here?
Ooh. Now, here is where it really gets interesting. When do you pit?
It entirely depends on how much worse this is going to get.
Oh yes, I'm starting to see some raindrops too. We have 3 laps to go.
This could come at the exact worst time. We could see a Russian 2021 Grand Prix. Or sorry, no. A 2021 Grand Prix of no name occur here.
I think, yeah. I think we're gonna finish under these. Oh wow, yeah, you can really see the rain start coming down now. I think though, given how close we are to the end, unless the rain really starts coming down, I think we're gonna finish on these tires.
I do think so as well, but it could be a little tricky.
Yeah, it depends how greasy, depending on how greasy the track gets.
Especially with a lot of hard braking zones, such as the one in the turn 1 here.
Yep, we're seeing rain steadily start to come down more.
Lightning not having a good go of it. Bobby Newport halved that gap in a single turn. Down to 1.2 seconds now.
The chase is on.
Bobby Newport, historically good in slicker conditions.
We have 2 laps to go.
This all of a sudden has become a very close battle between these top 2. Within DRS now.
He is within DRS range. I wonder what happened to Lightning to slow his pace down.
Looks like he had a bad run. Oh, he's going to go a little wide there as well. I think he had a bad run out of this that first chicane. Pretty poor exit. No DRS this time around for Bobby Newport. He just missed out, but he's making some moves here. He's going to mount all the curbs there. Every single one.
The track is starting to look just a little more slick. Ever so slightly, a little more slick.
Parabolica is going to be the trickiest one of the bunch, I'd imagine. That long, medium speed that they need to maintain. They don't want to lose out the back end and head and send it to a wall.
The rear wing is open.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, on my screen it is. Let's see Lanning's exit here. Better than last time for sure. Still, Bobby Newport continues to pester.
He sees that time coming down. You know he wants this real bad. Does not have a race win yet, but we know he's capable of winning races.
And what better way to win it at Monza?
Your home crowd, the team's home crowd.
No DRS.
No DRS, that's right. I think he was just beyond the cutoff as they rounded the line.
It's going to come down to the last lap here.
Last lap magic at Monza.
Oh, no, he spins!
Oh.
He's in the wall! He loses his wing!
You know what? Enough of a gap to Kevin. I think he still pulls out second place here, but that's not good. Or no wing at all.
No wing at all. I wonder if and he's going real wide.
Oh dear, he's gonna need to get that changed, or he's gonna try to tough it out here. Who knows?
He's gonna tough
it out. And you know what? That could mean a Jacques Strapp podium for Mercedes.
Potentially, yeah. We're on the final lap.
Oh, Jacques Strapp is actually gonna pit.
He's in the pit.
He's pitting.
Oh! I wonder if the car's feeling real bad.
And all of a sudden, depending on what we can see
the problem was he switched to softs on both of his pits earlier. He never switched to a different
Oh.
That's why I was asking if he pitted twice earlier, because I
thought he had put on some. Oh,
he put softs on twice.
Oh.
That is a massive oversight from Jacques Strapp.
Oh, Mercedes.
Bobby Newport struggling around those corners. Kevin's gonna make a move here.
Kevin's gonna get around. He's in P2.
Yeah, come on, Bobby. Just take her home. Very good chance. Oh, he's gonna go in the gravel. And it's gonna be tough go around Scary here. Let's see how this goes. Commendable, I would say, regardless.
Try. Lightning is going to come around Parabolica, and as long as he doesn't goose it here, looks like he's going to come out of this with a clean exit and a clean race win for him. He was P1, he held on to P1, he was P1 the whole time. And he's coming away a champion here at Monza. He has won the Monza Grand Prix.
I believe it's a Grand Slam as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Bobby Newport holds on to that P3, though. Brings that home.
What a drive.
What a drive by him. Strange place in P5. That's a great finish for him.
Absolutely. Oh, Jacques Strapp actually has a bit of an off. He's off. And a poor,
Oh.
poor last set of laps goes from bad to worse for Jacques Strapp. Those
Yeah,
fresh
there's no
mediums
way.
are not playing well with with the rain at all.
He's gonna bring a car home P17. That is your race. Lightning takes podium. He takes the top spot. P1. Kevin in it's P2. Kevin in P2, right? Valtteri Bottas got driver of the day. I don't agree with that.
You know what? I think, despite the op that caused it, Bobby Newport bringing that home, a podium home, despite that lack of wing, is something I'm sure the Tifosi will appreciate,
I think.
and I as well.
Possibly we got to give it to him. Who would your driver of the day be, Dave?
I was gonna say Jacques Strapp before his tire, but because I don't know what happened at the start. I don't know what happened to him, but he battled his way back.
I believe he had an
But
issue.
no,
I'd
I'd give it to Lightning. A good race.
As your race, we got Lightning P1, Kevin taking home P2, and then Bobby Newport in P3 for Ferrari. Not a bad day for them. They get that podium spot. However, Dave, you DNF'd. It's a tough race. We will be back next week for the USA Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. We will see you then.